Tonight on 1000 Places to See Before You Die.
It's sweet and very delicious.
Open your hand. Eat it. Right?
Alvin and Melanie journey to breathtaking Brazil.
In Brazil, we had to step over the line. It took us so far out of our element. Oh my God!
On the Rio Negro, the Yulis take in the raw beauty of the Amazon.
It is.
Tastes exactly like water.
And come face to face with an isolated native tribe.
I felt like I was visiting a friend. It doesn't make me miss home.
The Yulis experience the sizzle and sights of Rio de Janeiro.
This is amazing.
High above Rio, they suit up
I don't think I should do this.
and take flight.
Hi, it's Melanie and I'm alive!
Tonight on 1000 Places to See Before You Die.
If you're a really adventurous traveler, if you like to do extreme sports, extreme anything, you should come to Brazil.
You see only 936 full moons in your lifetime. You live through only 312 seasons. And you get only 88 weeks of paid vacation. What if you had the chance to see the world? Meet Alvin and Melanie Yuli, newlyweds with a spirit of adventure, who leave their lives in Colorado behind to go on the journey of a lifetime. Inspired by the book, 1000 Places to See Before You Die, they lead us on a 5-month, all-expenses-paid odyssey around the world.
Some people have said to us, how can you put your life on hold? And our response is, how could you not?
1000 Places to See Before You Die.
Lá do carro certo.
Alvin and Melanie begin their excursion in what may be the least explored region in South America, northwestern Brazil and the Amazon River. The Amazon and its tributaries cover almost 40% of South America, most of it in Brazil. The region delivers more than a fifth of the world's oxygen. Sometimes called the world's lungs, it will certainly take your breath away.
Which one's our boat?
I think the Gato.
They will meet guide Luis Lomaden at the mouth of the Rio Negro in the city of Manaus.
Welcome to Rio Negro. Welcome to the Amazon.
So this is the Amazon River we're on right now?
This is the tributary of the Amazon River, the Rio Negro River. So we are going up the Negro River for 35 miles in the jungle. It takes approximately 1.5 hours.
The Rio Negro is the longest black river in the world. During the rains, the shoreline can extend 20 miles inward, flooding the coastal jungle. The Yulis meet up with guide Joao, who will take them deep into the jungle.
My name is João.
Right here is fine?
Yes.
Great.
They'll have to trade their water taxi for a more agile longboat.
Bota num ritmo bem legal pra gente chegar pouquinho rápido.
Today, the Yulis will set out for a day of training in jungle survival. They'll learn how to build shelter using surrounding vegetation and get sustenance from the jungle's grubs and water-soaked trees.
The ground cover here is so thick under your feet. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very soft.
Surface of leaves on roots.
Oh, wow, that's really strong.
Right, very strong and very flexible.
There you go.
Wow. How did anyone ever know to open a tree and get this out of it?
Right, the Indians were the one who started to teach many of people how to survive in the jungle.
So that little piece is going to support your weight.
Yes. When I pull up myself a little, my ankle is already holding.
Right.
So I do this.
Oh my gosh.
Very
That is awesome.
easy. And here I am.
That is so cool.
Hold on, go. That's it.
Nice.
That's it.
Nice job.
Wow.
Good job. Nice.
That's it.
Good
no
job.
problem. Hey, this jungle stuff's easy.
We have a palm tree here. Remember Babasu?
Yep.
This is the Babasu palm tree. Okay, this palm tree here, it gives this type of fruit. Later that we have is a small beetle would land here and it would lay its little egg. That would be now form a little larva. It would be eating all this coconut jelly inside and it forms a type of a powder cover it. It is very rich in protein. There it is, he is cutting it. Open your hand. Feel it, right? Mm-hmm. This here, it's very, very sweet and delicious. I need...
Do it. Do it. Chewing.
Very delicious.
That was one thing I said I would never do, and I've done it.
Good job.
I hope I never have to do it again, but I've done it.
Don't play with your food. Prove it for yourself.
Okay.
Don't prove it for me. Prove it
All
for
right.
yourself because I know what is it is. It's very nice.
Okay. You're right.
Muito fácil aqui, right? It's very flammable. We'll try to get a lot of this, a lot of the stuff, because you said that our chances they have like our fire. There it is.
I think my favorite part of today is learning how to build a fire from 2 batteries and some steel wool. I can smell a little.
Yeah, there it is. Whoa.
Wow.
The little spring that comes out from the stone, you know, blazes fire.
This is amazing. I cannot believe.
Okay, that's what it is inside. Good. There it is. Right?
That is awesome.
Right, so already have our water.
It tastes just like water. It is water.
Yes, it's water.
There's some pointy thorns.
The rope bridge shouldn't be as hard as it is. The problem is that if you have a really weak core and are a really weak woman, you end up walking across like this. Midway through, I think I'm not going to make it the whole way. But I did. Thank you.
Today's jungle survival adventure is, I think, an invaluable experience.
You actually learn things that are practical that you could use in the real world, but you also push yourself to do things that take you way out of your comfort zone. It's an adventure, and it's very cool.
Melanie and Albin rejoin Louise, who will taxi them to their hotel, the Ario Amazon Towers.
There are no roads leaving the hotel? Wow. Oh, yeah.
These rivers.
This is your highway, yeah.
It's our highway. We can see the first tower.
Right there.
Yeah.
It's a band, Mel. See him?
Oh, yeah.
This architectural wonder resembling a great big treehouse is nestled in dense vegetation on the banks of the Rio Negro. The towers are 5 cylindrical buildings linked by 4 miles of wooden catwalks resting on stilts. In the rainy season, the river dramatically rises to just below the catwalks.
This looks amazing. Everything is on stilts.
So the water goes all the way up to there?
Yeah, and end of May, starting June, the level of the water is arriving at that level.
So this is underwater. There's a monkey.
Where?
He's, there he is.
Okay.
Oh my gosh! Look,
There's a bunch of
There's a bunch of them.
Yeah. We are living in the level where the monkey lives, and they are very friendly.
Hi. Leave. Oh my gosh! What
think
a
he
little
just stole my
klepto. Oh my gosh, Alvin.
This is awesome.
I love them.
Now we are going to go to the top of the tower, observation tower, to see the river and the jungle.
The highest wooden tower in the Amazon. That's got to be a beautiful sunset from up here.
Yeah. But if you come in the end of June, this area is going to be covered by water, and the level of the water is going to be very close to the walkway, very, very close. There is a lake over there. I like very much to invite persons to go around the jungle because it is nature, and the human being likes nature. When they are here, very close to the jungle, to the environment, you know, they feel better, they feel more young. And you have a special room, let's call it Jacques Cousteau Treehouse.
Jacques Cousteau.
Jacques Cousteau Treehouse, that's correct. Jacques Cousteau, the oceanographer from France, was the person who gave the idea to build hotels in the jungle 25 years ago.
Builder Francisco Rita Bernardino created this jungle hotel so that travelers from around the world would learn to appreciate and preserve the rainforest and our environment at large.
Thanks, Luis.
Thanks, Luis. Thanks for everything.
Stay here.
Thank you. We'll see you tomorrow.
See you.
Bye. See ya.
Thanks.
This is like any kid's fantasy, having
A treehouse.
like
Totally.
this. Huge. Oh no, I can't even show you. You're gonna flip. Oh
my God.
gosh.
Oh my
No
God.
way.
Look at this. Look at this.
There's the jacuzzi and the shower.
Oh my God, this is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. Thank you, Jacques Cousteau.
No kidding.
The morning begins as Alban and Melanie travel to a local tribe, the Satire Moe. They live on protected lands and have a self-sustaining culture of farming, hunting, and gathering.
Hi, Joao.
Hello.
Oi, Joao.
How are you guys?
Oi.
So, how was the trip from there?
Great. So pleasant.
It's always nice cruising down the Amazon.
It is.
Good. This tree here, we call this tree Apui. Any tourists come here, we announced that we are here. So it's used as a type of a jungle phone, right?
Just hit it?
Yes.
Let me tell
yes,
you
it is. One or two. Give one for yourself and
Soon, one of the tribal leaders appears.
Waku
Waku.
Paito, right? He is our warrior. He now gives annunciation with the bamboo. Those Indians here, they have a lot of contact with their friends or families.
There are currently more than 7,000 Satire Moe in the Amazon rainforest. Certain tribes are completely isolated, but the Baku tribe mingles with the outside world, trading manioc meal, berries, and handicrafts with those who come to get a glimpse of their way of life.
Paco,
When the Yulis arrive in the village, they are greeted by the shaman or medicine woman.
she will now introduce you guys to her god. She would like to bless you.
Although they speak some Portuguese, the tribe prefers to communicate in their native tongue.
Okay.
In addition to protecting the Yulis, the blessing is intended to safeguard the tribe from outsiders.
Now they're going to prepare a little fire here. In the meantime, they have a little fish. This here, right, it's a very delicious chip.
Joao's holding a black bowl in front of us and saying, try some of these chips. They're very good, spicy chips. Something just threw up a red flag. I know something's up. You can't see them in the bottom of the bowl because it's very dark. But you can see them when you hold one up and a couple of these red ants are clinging together. Sweet. Chip, tastes like orange.
Like an orange or like a lime? Good.
Oh my gosh.
Tastes like orange. No.
It's really good.
Yes, you must try and trust me next time. This is like a dessert for them. Like,
After you have a few, you realize that they're actually really good.
this drink here, it's traditional drink made out of manioc. It is used during the time of the ceremony. It's like an alcohol. If you drink 3 or 2 of this, you get like, wow.
The whole
Yeah, the whole container. Just taste it.
It is a tradition to sound the horn when someone drinks the ceremonial fermented manioc.
That's right.
The Satire Moe have long used blow darts.
They use it for hunting.
And does the dart itself kill him, or do they?
No. He has a type of a poison. Let me ask you the type of the poison. Como é que tu chama o veneno que tu bota aqui? Tucaicui. It's a type of a vine that they call, I think they call it curare, right? Curare is a type of a poison that comes naturally from vines.
The poison is just strong enough to debilitate their prey, most of which are monkeys.
That's it. Wow, good. Anytime when you want to come again, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Tell them that we love it here, and they have been so generous.
Realizing that they spend every hour of every day of every year here does not make me in any way appreciate what I have at home. It's being here for a couple hours has made me appreciate everything that they have. You feel a warmth, and it may be simple, but it's a very warm, friendly, safe, wonderful place. And I immediately feel that. It doesn't make me miss home.
Joao has a surprise. He's taking the Yulis upriver to visit velvety pink dolphins, a freshwater species found only in the Amazon.
Yeah, remember,
How big do they get?
2 meters, 20 centimeters more. There's the pink ones. And it's the only type of dolphin that feed himself between the flooded forest. It is able to feed himself between the flooded forest because of the flexibility of the body.
Oh, okay.
The great dolphin did not do it. There's Charlie there in front. This is a floating house, right? It accompanies the level of the water. Beleza, hermano? The people that comes to this place, they choose it because some people become anxious to see what is, if it really exists, the pink dolphin here. The Amazon basin, it was an oceanic gulf, right? With the uprising of the Andes Mountain, it was trapped. All type of animals exist here. We can find them in the Pacific Ocean.
Here he comes. Can I give it to him this time?
Wait, yes, now.
Wait, I didn't give it to him. Here.
Hello? Yeah.
There you go.
Nice job, Mel.
Your turn.
There it is. Prepare. Good. As you can see, those that you are seeing, they are still in the form of the pigmentation of the skin, right? So it's not completely pink. So when they become older, that's when they become pink, strong pink. There it is.
The best part of the experience was not feeding the dolphins fish from the dock right here. It was swimming out into the river with your little life preserver on and paddling out and having legs dangling and having the dolphins swimming under you and around you and just touching you all over the place. And at first it's really startling and scary.
Swimming with dolphins has got to rank right at the top of things we've done. It was awesome.
As the sun sets over the river, Joao leads Albin and Melanie in a search for caiman crocodiles. Here, there are 3 species of caiman, which can range from a few inches to over 8 feet in length. Joao's partner, Eddie, will attempt to catch one with his bare hands.
Part of the excitement in this experience was the fact that it's quiet, except for all these animal sounds, the squeaks and the chirps, and the water's black, there's no moon, the sky's black, but he shines his light around, and you catch these red reflections, which are just, it's so exciting. It's a tiny little reflection, but it's got a big meaning. There's a crocodile there.
Okay, let's give a clap of our hand, Crocodile Dundee.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, Eddie.
The caiman's defining feature is its broad snout. Once prevalent throughout the Amazon, it is slowly becoming extinct due to poachers and habitat erosion.
These species are white caiman. We call it in Portuguese chinga
Why is it white? It's not. There's
because of this part of its belly.
Oh, okay. All right.
Because of this.
Got it.
Right? Where they hit tail, this here have been bitten. When it's small, the vibration of their tails it attract the piranha, so they immediately go to the part of its tail.
So the tip
Or-
of his tail was bit off?
Yes,
Was bitten
this
off?
here,
piranha?
yes. But only 3 to 4% touches maturity. Because of this, we have a lot of predators, piranhas, anacondas. Now we're gonna ask Eddie to loose or release her on the life jacket so you guys can see how she repairs herself. She's in shock right now. Sandra is there. Oh,
Bye, Sandra.
okay. And the night. We usually out our flashlight
Okay.
to give at least just 1 or 2 minutes in a silent part, because remember that we are in the Amazon rainforest. There is no more car, there is no more bus. I don't hope we have no more engines through here. So what we have is to appreciate the sound, right? So we're just going to relax a little and just
Okay. That sounds perfect. Thank you.
appreciate the part of the star.
We're finding that the Amazon is a lot more peaceful than we ever imagined. This was one of the most exciting things I've ever done.
The Yulis leave rustic Manaus for cosmopolitan Rio. Rio de Janeiro is affectionately known as Cidade Maravilhosa, the marvelous city. Rio is beloved for its spectacular natural setting, annual Carnival celebration, samba music, and sensuous beaches as far as the eye can see. Coming off their rustic jungle adventure, the Yulis welcome a stay at the luxurious Copacabana.
My name is Philip Carruthers. I'm the managing director. I've been at the Copacabana Palace for 17 years.
Oh my gosh, this is wonderful, Alvin. Oh, this is all I want in this world is a tub like this and a view like this from the tub. This is all I want on this earth.
We may never leave the room.
I know.
The hotel was built as a casino hotel in 1923, so the casino was very much part of the history of the hotel. Just about every major celebrity that traveled in the 30s and 40s came to this hotel to visit, especially during the Second World War, because of course Europe was impossible to travel to, as was large parts of Asia. And South America was a haven to which celebrities in those days could come and enjoy themselves, relax.
Wow.
This is awesome. This is like the movie star room, you know?
Visiting Rio means sunning yourself on some 50 miles of gorgeous beaches, a practice once forbidden by prevailing religious authorities. But today, beaches are the stage for Brazilian life. And quite possibly the world's teeniest bikinis. Brazil might be the birthplace of the G-string, but you'll rarely see a Brazilian girl without a sarong. That is, until she needs a place to sit. These beaches are also a home to a popular sport called foot volley, a mix of soccer and volleyball.
Eu me chamo Marcinho, jogamos futebol todo dia aqui em São Conrado. O futebol foi inventado no Rio de Janeiro, na praia de Copacabana, na década de 60. O futebol, a regra é parecida com a do voleibol, só não vale usar as mãos e é um set de 18 pontos. Temos torneio carioca, mundial, sempre tem campeonato mundial.
About this beach is that, you know, every 10 feet there's somebody playing, you know, soccer or paddleball or doing something active. There's not a volleyball court out here that's not taken up by somebody, and everybody's so pretty.
Ipanema is the neighborhood in the south section of Rio, immortalized in the song The Girl from Ipanema. Folklore has it that the great Brazilian composers Antonio Carlos Jobim and Vinícius de Moraes wrote it in the Garota de Ipanema Bar Cafe by the Veloso Beach. At least, that's what the locals choose to believe.
This is a bar, the Garota de Ipanema, where the song The Girl from Ipanema was written.
Even if Antonio Jobim and Vinícius de Moraes didn't write the song in the bar, they practically lived there. And the girl of the song? She was an 18-year-old beauty named Helo Pinheiro, who passed by the cafe every day.
We are one of the most famous bars all over the world.
The tourists want to shop when they're traveling and to have new things and original things. And the best place to find it in Rio is the hippie fair of Ipanema.
I have a booth at the hippie fair for the last 34 years. The hippie fair started in 1968 with the hippie movement and people selling their paintings and handcrafts on the sidewalks.
It's some 40 years old by now. There are some 50 people as vendors from the old times still selling their handcraft on this same square. This fair kind of takes things from all over Brazil. This is my third time in Brazil, and every time we come to the hippie fair, you can see a lot of really neat art. Brazilians I found very creative.
Oh, you have all kinds of handcrafts here. Everything that's typical from Brazil.
There is a lot of creativity here. So they always develop new things, so you can always come back here and find something new there.
Rio's astonishing topography makes for world-class hang gliding and parasailing. Brazil takes the sport of hang gliding quite seriously, ranking 7th in world competition. The best mountain to launch from is Pedro Bonita, or the Beautiful Rock, a popular destination for travelers chasing a rush. Albin and Melanie are about to experience the thrill of a lifetime, a bird's eye view of Rio de Janeiro and the Praia do Pepino beach.
Melanie, in my job, I never push people on the ramp.
Ready?
No. I'm not ready.
Oh, just get into the harness, then we press the running. We should be ready. We press the running. If you don't feel good, you don't go.
Promise? I promise.
Yeah.
No one will push it.
Can I be a little liar?
Okay.
Perfect.
Got
Never
it.
touch, never touch, never touch.
Okay,
Many
never
people-
touch
yeah.
anything.
1, 2, 3, go, 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 go. Okay, man. Into the bar and relax. Lay down. Cross the leg.
It's amazing. That was pretty easy.
You, yes, the best co-pilot.
Albin just went and he ran off and they sort of dipped down for a moment, and that was really horrifying for me to see my husband start dipping down, and then they went back up. So I think he's okay.
This is unbelievable.
Very relaxed.
More adrenaline?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Oh, nice.
Perfect.
Wow. That was awesome.
Thank you, friend.
Oh, thank you.
Very good co-pilot.
It was great. I can't wait to do it again. I hope I get to do it again.
Thank you, friends.
Yeah, thank you. We got to watch for Melanie now.
It's my turn now, and I'm feeling better than I was feeling about 10 minutes ago.
Melanie's gonna be fine. She was just really nervous, and I hate seeing her like that, but I know once she gets in the air and sees what you have to look at, and sees how slow you're moving, I'm so proud of her for even trying. The best. We're best co-pilot.
Not a problem for me.
I just want it to be over. I want to pat myself on the back for having done it and have it be done. I'm ready to go.
That is an example of what
you don't
cannot
run,
do.
did she not run?
No, she didn't, and they dropped like crazy.
Why did that have to be the one right before mine?
Don't do that, okay?
I feel a lot worse now that I just saw somebody not run.
That was an example. Right leg pull.
Am I standing right? Is this bar in the right place? Is everything right? I don't think I should do this.
You should. Look at the horizon. Cima! Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
1, 2, 3, and run now.
Run,
Here.
run, 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 run.
尼克·帕帕维奇是专业的飞机回收人员，从私人飞机到大型喷气客机，他都有回收。
进入这一行完全是个巧合。那时候我刚开始运营一条加勒比地区的航线，跟我合作的银行请我帮忙回收2架747飞机。
喷气飞机买卖行业风险很大，利润很高，当然买主的自尊心也是非常强的。因此，当尼克来回收这些价值数百万美元的飞机时，常常会遇到危险。他们需要在飞机消失前果断、迅速地采取行动。
飞机不见了，
他们要抓紧时间找到飞机。
谁拿走了我所有的图表？
否则它就会永远消失。
This is pretty cool, though. This is pretty. What? I like it. I actually like it. I actually like it.
You see? Wave to them. Hey guys!
Hi, it's Melanie, and I'm alive. I'm alive, and I'm flying. My husband. I want my husband. Sorry, I'm sorry that I fell. Hi. Oh, you did? It was beautiful and I was enjoying it, and I'm so proud of myself right now, but I was like, let's get down as soon as possible because I'm like shaking here.
The Yuli's day continues with a trip to the base of Corcovado Mountain in the Tehuca Forest National Park, which overlooks the city. From there, they will journey 2,300 feet to its peak in the iconic symbol of Rio, Christ the Redeemer. The 125-foot-tall statue was erected in 1931 to commemorate the centennial of Brazil's independence.
The train to Corcovado starts at Cosme Velho station. Cosme Velho is the neighborhood we are. The Tijuca forest is the only urban forest in the world. And the city goes around that forest and is surrounded by the ocean and the bay.
Oh my gosh.
It's huge.
There it is.
Oh, that's amazing.
Look at that, Albin.
Wow, that's enormous.
The statue of Christ the Redeemer was built like that with open arms because it was supposed to be like a welcome, a greeting for visitors to Rio. The poets and the composers we got here, like Tom Jobim, Vinicius de Moraes, the ones who wrote The Girl from Ipanema. You see, they're kind of touched by all this, and walking along the beaches or through the forest, or yes, all the time.
Very inspiring. Mind if I take a quick picture?
Yes, of course.
The statue of Christ the Redeemer in Brazil it's definitely got to be one of the 1,000 places to see before you die. I think mostly because everybody's familiar with it. It's got to be one of the most recognized images around the world. But to see it in a picture or in a book does not do it justice. You've got to come to Rio and see it in person.
Practically everyone who visits Christ the Redeemer is enthralled with a look at neighboring Sugarloaf Mountain.
The Sugarloaf is also a very beautiful view of Rio de Janeiro. It's just different from the Corcovado since it's lower and gives you a completely different perspective of Rio de Janeiro. Look at the sun trying to set behind the Christ over there.
Do I see people climbing this rock?
They do. I see some. They're doing it right now. Look at that over there. There's someone in one.
Look at that.
I'll take the gondola.
Me too.
Oh, wow.
This is one of the best places to tell you the history here. And actually, Brazil was discovered by Portuguese in 1500 and came by the entrance to the bay on January the 1st, 1502. And they confused this entrance to the bay with the exit of a big river. So they named the area the River of January, Rio de Janeiro.
Brazil's signature dance is the sexy samba, a spicy Afro-Brazilian rhythmic explosion that originated on the working-class streets of Rio de Janeiro. It's all samba all the time at Carnival, a gala celebration that has earned Rio a reputation as the world's best party city. If you miss Carnival, held before Easter every year, not to worry. Rehearsals run throughout the year, and you can visit a samba school where preparation and celebration are virtually synonymous. Guide Bernardo Leao has invited the Yulis to experience a samba school.
What we're going to see tonight is a rehearsal.
For Carnival.
For Carnival.
Is it for one samba school?
For one samba school.
Are these guys good?
They happen to be the champions.
Oh, really?
Of 2006.
Of Carnival?
Wow.
Of Carnival.
Is this them right now that we hear?
Yes. So, but the samba is a mix of African rhythms and Portuguese songs happened in Brazil.
Okay.
In the beginning, it was not very well accepted by the good society. Police would chase after sambistas, samba players, in order to escape from police. They got together and made groups that were called later samba schools.
Can we go hear it? Or see it? Watch it?
Good. That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
Go inside.
I'm excited to see this.
It's serious business. Winning the Samba Championship at Carnival means the head of the school is christened a king, typically affluent members of the community, appointed by their peers. Albin and Melanie have the fortune of meeting the king of Carnival, Alex de Oliveira Silva.
I have been trying to be king a long time ago, and now 8 times I'll be king. The Carnival is the dream.
Because that's the only way you can see the poor peoples and the rich peoples together having fun. Everywhere you come, you see everybody smile.
This is a defining moment in our journey to Brazil because we actually understand the pride that people feel to be Brazilian.
One thing I learned about Brazil is that the Brazilian people all share a common passion or spirit that I haven't experienced in our own country.
Rio feels like a really cosmo, hip, cool city.
We got a taste of what Carnival is like when we were at the Samba School. We definitely have to come back for the big show.
Having the opportunity to go to both Christ the Redeemer and to Sugarloaf and see different views and different vistas, it is gorgeous, and I am in love with it.
Run, run, run!
So when I first thought Amazon River, I thought harsh, hot, bugs, and it's really beautiful, and it's peaceful.
It's full of adventure, but it's also a place where you do feel somewhat at ease. In terms of my favorite experience, it would have to be the jungle survival. That was so rockin'.
I will definitely look back and laugh at the monkeys.
I think if you asked us what our least favorite thing was, we would be able to nail that one really easily. Being in Brazil really, more than ever, took us out of our comfort zone. And we're only just scratching the surface. And there's a lot more out there that I would love to explore.